All right, just give me a cue, Sebastian. I'll go ahead and go with it. All right, see which way he goes here. Looks like he's committed. He's committed west 105 here. All right, we're going to the beach. Westbound 105, passing the 405. Hey, Sebastian, I got you now. Yeah, this is a reported stolen vehicle, stolen motorcycle. This all started in kind of the Hollywood area. It started off moving around throughout Santa Monica Boulevard, the 101 freeway, on and off, and then got around Western. And finally, the rider got back on the 101 freeway southbound. LAPD called off the pursuit. They got CHP involved in it for a little bit as we came down the 110 freeway. That's as far as we've come. Now we're on the westbound 105 freeway. Just on the south side of the airport, we're just passing Nash and coming up to Sepulveda Boulevard. He was going so fast that he actually put a lot of distance between himself and the, looks like he's getting off the freeway here, so let's see which way he's going to go. Looks like he's getting off on the Sepulveda off-ramp here. And so he went and lost the officers on the ground. The airship's still tracking him here. Like I said, LAPD called off that pursuit because the situation was so dangerous. But okay, now he's going to go northbound on Sepulveda. He's going to go under the runways here. As we went through the pursuit here, a lot of times he was in and out of very, very heavy traffic as he moved south on the 110 freeway. There were a lot of close calls, near collisions as he was splitting the lanes as he was going through those, through that amount of traffic, standstill traffic. So, okay, we're waiting for see if he comes out here on the north, and there he is. He's coming out northbound on Sepulveda here, and it looks like he's getting off off of Century, so let's see if he's going to go through the loop here. And he's looking to take eastbound Century, it looks like here. Nope, he's going to cut back here. And so, no, it looks like he's kind of weaving in and out through the, he got back on Sepulveda now. He went back north. Nope, he pulled off. Now he's going eastbound on Century Boulevard here. So we're going to try to track him here as he goes eastbound on Century Boulevard back towards the 405. And see, now he's cutting over to the left turn lanes here, coming up to Airport Boulevard. And he's got a red light. And let's see if he's going to U-turn or if he's kind of stopping. He stopped for the light now. So, and he's going to flip around. Now he's going to come back westbound on Century Boulevard back towards the airport. It looks like he's going over the far right. Maybe he's going to jump over to Sepulveda once again and make the transition from there. But he got into Century Boulevard. Looks like he's going to take he's going to get back onto Sepulveda northbound. This is going to take him Sepulveda. Nope, he's going to pull in. Yeah, they've been kind of tracking it as it goes because he was going so fast, up to 100 miles an hour, as he was going in and out of traffic southbound. The ground units, the CHP SUVs, weren't able to keep up. There was so much heavy traffic, and he was going through it so quickly. They were not able to keep up. He was actually zigzagging in and out of traffic. He was using the right, the left, the express lanes. And so they were unable to keep up with him. So it's only been the airships that's been able to keep an eye on him here. Now back out to Century Boulevard and westbound on Century Boulevard back towards the airport here, and kind of still, we'll see which way is he coming. Okay, he's got that split. He's going to run the lane there that looks like would turn southbound on Sepulveda. But you can see there's yeah, we're right alongside. Okay, he's going through the red light there. He's going into southbound traffic. Okay, now he's moving southbound on Sepulveda, headed back towards the tunnel. But you can see this is the way this pursuit's been through the whole time. It's been in and out of traffic, in and out of through red lights, and now going high speed once again. southbound Sepulveda is going to put him back through the tunnel, but you can see how much traffic is building up in the tunnel there. And this is the kind of driving he's been doing throughout this, going in and out of very tight spaces. Okay, going under the runways now. We're going to move ahead here and try to pick him up on the other side. Well, there are flight restrictions as far as the airships go that can track him, and so let's see. I'm gonna see if he's gonna come out here, if he's gonna pop back out to the north, or if he's just stopping underneath there. He should have come out by now. Yeah, I'm gonna look back to the north here real quick. It looks like he might have stopped underneath there. Now there he is. He came out. Okay, we're gonna pick it up. We got it here. Okay, moving southbound, staying southbound on Sepulveda. He did come out from under there. There might have been some heavier traffic he had to slow down for. Southbound Sepulveda coming up onto Imperial Highway. And then we're setting up for, he's going against traffic here. You can see he's gonna just ride right in front of traffic here against the red, now going eastbound on Imperial Highway. Now we're back into a space here where everybody can track him once again as he's out on the south side of the airport. Oh, now he's gonna, yeah, he's been, all right, he's just flipping a U-turn here, now going back westbound on Imperial Highway. And this has been the kind of way it's gone. It's just been back and forth at times, zigzagging in and out of traffic, and it looks like we're going to go back. He's setting up for a northbound on Sepulveda once again. And he's, okay, going under 105 freeway. And he's going to set up for going under the tunnels once again here. He's coming up to a red light here. That just turned green. And he's still splitting the lanes here, but see how he's cutting back and forth all over the place. Like I said, that's the way this thing's been throughout this chase here. Okay, moving northbound. He's kind of staying with traffic right now. He's going to go back under the tunnels here. All right. It initially came out as a possible, stolen motorcycle. LAPD Hollywood Division was the first one to pick it up. And they were chasing it for about 15-20 minutes throughout the Hollywood area and the area of the 101 freeway and Santa Monica Boulevard. He was back and forth on Santa Monica, on Wiltern, kind of went back towards the east there, and then came over towards the 101 in Vermont, and then got on the southbound 101 freeway. So once again, northbound on Sepulveda Boulevard here. This time he stayed on Sepulveda. He didn't take the transition. Didn't take that transition road as we went to Century, so he's going to stay on northbound Sepulveda. So we'll see what happens here as we go under Century Boulevard here in the airport entrances. Yeah, and making another U-turn on Sepulveda, and then he's going to go southbound. It's going to take him back under the tunnel here. Yeah, he's just going zigzagging back and forth here through the airport traffic, back and forth on Sepulveda Boulevard. Once again, a lot of traffic that's entering the tunnel here on the southbound side. He's running that number 1 lane and going back in through the tunnel here. Yeah, yeah, at that point, we have seen that before, where motorcyclists have gone into a parking structure and ditched the bike and took a walk from there. But this is going back and forth here. We'll see. It's back and forth. It's on airport, in the airport proper area. So we'll see if airport police might get involved. Okay, he's taking the transition to go westbound on the 105 or Imperial Highway. The westbound Imperial Highway, that's going to take him back towards kind of towards the beach. Nope, he pulled off the transition. Now we're going to go eastbound that's the eastbound transition to the 105. So once we're getting back on the freeway here, eastbound on the 105. So far, the LAPD just kind of left. I don't know if they're backing off of it and just going to let it go at this point. They now, there aren't any more black and whites at this point after all this back and forth across the airport that any other ground units are getting into it. They were into it before, but now they've kind of gotten out of it. So we'll have to see what happens at this point. It looks like things are just gonna be let go after this. Now it looks like at this point everything's been waived off. So it's just gonna, at this point, it's just they're content on just letting it go. The things got too dangerous back and forth, and so all of command called it off here. So everything's been called off at this point. Maybe, but like I said, right now there's nothing in sight anywhere here. So we'll looks like they're just going to let this one go. It just got to the point it was too dangerous, in and out of so much traffic there, and it got to the point where they couldn't keep up with it, and putting officers in that kind of danger and the public for this it's too high a risk. Yeah, now it's just so it looks like they're just gonna, you can see there's no black and whites in the area. There's nothing. So they're just gonna let this one go. Yeah, they may catch up with it later, but they're just gonna let this one go. Base, Skybox.